All right. I'm live, John.
Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that signal.
I do have a pretty good signal. And the sun isn't shining all in my face like it was. I apologize for the technical difficulties earlier in this broadcast, people. We got 2 people in. Oh, shoot. I forgot about my headset. Can you hear me okay? There you are. Yes, I am, Ryan. And we're going to use the Qualcomm as a phone holder here. Yeah. How about that? All right. We got people chiming in now. Can everybody hear me okay? You can't see me. Come on, man. What's up, AT&T and YouTube? What's up, William? And Big Trucker? Can't see me. I see me. You can hear me. Okay, you see me now. Yeah, we're live on I-85, getting ready to go into the belly of the beast, as some call it, Atlanta, Georgia. 285. It is, well, a little after 7 o'clock, so hopefully it won't be too bad. We're on our way up to Sugar Valley. I've been calling it Spring Valley all day in recorded videos. I don't know if they're going to make it to the final product. Yeah, we're going to Spring Valley and then up to Etowah, Tennessee to pick up a load that we're taking to Columbia. And we're trying to get back to Greer after that as early as we possibly can. That's right, live on 85, Tommy Creamer. Okay, we got 46 people in. All right. Can everybody hear me okay? Can you see me? Because I got some important information to discuss. Even you, I don't know, veteran drivers may have that's a pretty good idea kind of moment. And you new people definitely will. Okay, I'm getting I can hear me. That place in Tennessee set for 19 hours. That's the place you set for 19 hours?
Oh my God.
Kentucky, you just need to stick a horseshoe up your ass, buddy. Maybe you'll get a little good luck. But I got Big John with me. He's my good luck John, the belly of the beast. That's right, John Kirby. That's what I'm talking about. All right. And I got this sun shining right on face. Every time I go live, I got a sun shining in my face. I get in Red Vikings truck and I got a sun shining in my face. What is it? You know what it is, guys? I'm a Leo, which is a sun sign. I mean, go figure. Thank you for adding me as a friend. You are welcome, Kenneth. I've been getting lots of great messages from this guy over the last few days. He's a disabled veteran, served our country in the Army and the Marine Corps, and he's digging in some trucking journey. There's a bunch of them, Ken. There really are. I've got over 300 videos on my channel. Maybe one of these days when I retire, I'll go back and do some binge watching on the Truckin Journey too. But for now, my focus is to keep making more. Hey, I bet I can. Oh my goodness. I got a. Oh, it's so much better. I've got a. Oh, John, is that going to mess you up? You didn't see Mary? Don't change lanes. If you need to change lanes, let me know. I'll move the curtain.
I got the convex.
Okay. This might be slightly dangerous. I hope John Billingsley from the safety department isn't watching. But we don't have to change lanes to what? 4 miles? No, we can stay in this lane. 285 is a little further. All right. Okay, we got 50 people in. That's the magic number I was looking for. What we're going to talk about is truck must-haves. If you're a trucker, things that you'd probably be glad you had on the truck. But before I get started, let me
yeah, I'm good. I can see it. Yeah.
You can see it with the curtain there?
Yeah.
All right, let me read these last few comments. Okay, everybody's seeing me. Got to help through the depression for the service. Glad I can, man, and I wish you well on that. Looks like you. He does look a little bit like me, don't he? I appreciate you wording it that way. My in-laws used to say it the other way. Okay, he hate me as my #1 fan. Well, if you are, then hit that super chat and send over $1.99. That's what that super chat does. I don't know if it goes to my bank account, PayPal, or not, but if y'all want to send some, I'll be sure to let you know how it gets to me and if it does. But it is a free live video. Thank you for adding. Okay, maybe you, man, I ain't gonna be there, but maybe, do you need to look? Okay. All right, this is Big John's big brother. What's up? Hey, your brother's on.
What's up, Josh?
Hey.
Holding it down in Fort Mill.
He's holding down the fort in Fort Mills. John's big brother, he's 6'8" too, right?
He's a little brother.
Little brother.
Well, he's big too, but he's little.
But he's younger? Yeah. Okay. And didn't you guys have like a granddad that was like 7'1" or something like that?
It was a great uncle. He was.
Oh, okay.
He was about, I think he was 7'1" or something like that.
Well, glad you made it on, Josh. Okay. How come your brother is aiming for the bumps here in Atlanta? Okay, safety will get your ass. Change lanes could be hazardous to you. We're not going to change lanes right now. I'm still kind of bright. I need to touch my face. I bet I look kind of funny on here, don't I? There we go, Sea Trucker. Okay. All right, thanks for the $1.99 in the super chat, Carlos. But yeah, what we're going to talk about, guys, is truck must-have, things you want to have on the truck, especially if you're getting into your first truck. Now, we've got a list right here that you can't see. Now, this is in no particular order, and after I'm done with my list, we'll see left out or some, things you guys want to add to this. If you're driving, don't take notes. I will make this public, and it'll be, available, and you can see all the chats on it too. But number one is a notebook. Now, there's a lot of things that I use my notebook for, but what I call my log book or my trip book, every load that I've ever taken, I write a little bit of information down. Now, some people go a little bit apeshit and overboard. Hey, thanks a lot, Jack Hughes. I appreciate it, brother. Jack Hughes just dropped 10 bucks in the super chat. But a notebook, I write every trip. And now some people write directions down and the customer's phone number and a lot of different stuff. Here's what I'll write down on the date, and then I'll write our trip number, the trip number, the load number, the OE number, whatever you want to call it. And then I will write the city I'm going to, the city that I'm going to, for the load. I'll write the empty miles. I'll write the loaded miles. I'll get back to why I do that. You need to get over.
It's 9 miles.
Okay. And then I'll write my trailer number that I have on there. If it's a drop and hook kind of thing, I'll end up putting one line through there and then put the new trailer number on there. But all trailer numbers, any kind of pickup number, bill of lading number, PU number, delivery number, any of those kind of things go on there. And then the shipper, the consignee, and their address, and that's it. But that helps out on so many different levels as far as walking into the ship stuff if you need to refer back to. But having a notebook, and then other little stuff I write down, I usually start at the back, trips start at the front, and it's cheap enough, guy, there's no need to use the back of pages. That just makes the pages, undesirable to me. But have a notebook. You can't have a truck and not have a notebook. Can I get an amen? Number two, must-haves on a truck is a couple of pins, not just a pin, because pins, they have a limited lifespan. It's eventually going to run out, but at least a couple of pins on your truck. I've got them all over the place, but I've got 3 that I personally keep on my sun visor. Now, John's going to be getting a Freightliner automatic. I'm not sure what year it is, what color it is, all that. We just know it's a Freightliner. It's an automatic transmission tomorrow. But at the shop, there's a few things we want to... he needs to walk in because he's a big boy now. He's going to have his own truck. But a gallon of oil, a gallon of washer fluid, and a gallon of coolant. You always all pick up under your bunk and whatever that little side door is. And then, when you eventually use it and it runs out, get you some more. Keep that kind of stuff on hand. Another things you're going to want to keep under there is load straps or, hey, what's up, Vasily? Glad you're joining in on the call. We are talking about truck must-haves, and we have made it to number 4 on our list, load straps. Or, John, what do they call them bars I've got on the back of mine? That's what they're called. Heck, I can count on one hand the times I've used load locks, but there's several times, well, hell, yesterday at this chemical plant, they required. And sometimes you'll see it in the load information, sometimes you may not. But load straps, most of the times you can pick them up from your terminals. Most of the ones I've got, I've picked up from like empty trailers that, you know, I've dropped on the yard and throwing them under the bunk. Because if you carry drinks or water, go back and watch my video load shift, where my ass spent about 2 hours restacking Pepsis and grape sodas. Load straps are must-haves on the truck. Number 5 is a hammer, and also wire cutters. We've got them kind of grouped together, but sometimes on some shit like something with landing gear, or the pegs that pop out when you're trying to slide tandems, or trailer doors that are just going to be a booger, you want to have a hammer, and you may need it for self-defense one day, or something, but have a hammer, rubber mallet, something like that under there. And then wire cutters, because those metal seals that you get, guys, let me tell you what you don't want to do is break it like that with your bare hands, or even your gloves, because it'll cut you right there. I don't think I showed that on a video, but that happened to me one time. But as far as bolt cutters, you don't need those things. Any place that has bolt locks, they've got bolt cutters around, and you can just use theirs to do it. What is this, bro? Oh, I read it. It's phone mount. Number 6 on here is a phone mount. Something that holds your phone. Now, I used to get ones that would stick to the dash. Since I've got one that would stick to the windshield. Since I've got one that would stick to the dash instead, I like that a lot better. But now I know all of us are going to be communicating in some way, watching something. I mean, let's just be real. We're all, all of us truck drivers right here. But what your ass don't want to be doing is holding your phone and breaking your vision to the road and looking down at something. That's damn dangerous, guys. And it's against the law, and it will get you a big, big ticket. Can y'all hear me okay? I just got a text that I don't know how to check. I'm going to keep rolling with it. I hope you guys can hear me good. But a phone mount is a must-have on a truck. And speaking of, another must-have is a Bluetooth headset. I personally, I've never had a Blue Tiger. I've had, a few Blue Parrots, and they're pretty good. The battery life, it lasts for days. Usually the audio quality is outstanding. The range is good. The one I've got now, I can go to the back with my phone on a phone mount and shut my trailer doors. It gets a little, choppy right towards the back of it, but a Bluetooth headset is an absolute must-have. Now, when I'm not in the truck, I like having my AirPods. But when I'm in the truck, I prefer a truck driver headset. It's got noise cancellation. People can hear you good. I know most of you probably have it already, but for you people coming into trucking, that's something you're going to want to have. And, using your freaking wired things, you don't want to do that shit. It's going to get all tangled up with the steering wheel. I hate freaking wires now. Get a Bluetooth headset. All right. Number 8 on the list is a trucker GPS. Now, I'm going to do a full review of my new trucker GPS, which is the second one that I've had. But sure, most of the time, to keep you off bridges and truck routes and things like that. Sometimes they won't take you over areas you can go through, but there's a lot of other tools on there. And you can't use your phone for everything. I mean, if budget is an issue, they got this app. I forget what it's called. That's like $14.99, a truck GPS. But if budget is an issue, you can't step up to the Big Daddy one like I have that has satellite radio and works off Bluetooth, and it's just badass. Wait till you see the review. It's like $500, truck stops. But I looked for John, and the Ram McNally 730, we found one on eBay for $110. There's always people getting out of trucking, just like there's people coming into trucking. So if you search around, you can find a used one, you can find refurbished ones. My first one, I think I paid like $138. It was a refurbished one I got off Amazon. And in my personal opinion, them 5 inches, them fuckers are too little. The 7-inch is probably the sweet spot. The 8 seems kind of big to me, but a 7-inch GPS, I've got mine stuck on the dash now. So I could actually use the dash cam and not get the mount in it since it's been on the dash. Wouldn't work being stuck on the windshield. But a trucker GPS, I mean, that's... Well, you could be all old school. I know there was days where there wasn't no such thing as a GPS. Truckers, you know, stop. You got freaking directions from the shippers, and you know, put dimes in payphones and all this kind of stuff. But you need to get over.
No,
But yes. Now 9. Food and drink in the truck. That's must-haves. And I remember when I first started with me and my first partner, we were like, every time, you know, the kid would get thirsty, you know, we would stop and get a drink. But there is power in having snacks and, you know, hydration in the truck at all times, because you can shut down wherever. If you're stuck at a shipper for like 19 hours like it happens to Kentucky, ain't no big deal. You're cool. You're self-contained in the truck. You got drink. You've got food. You're good. And under that, I'm personally done got very, very used and accustomed to having a refrigerator and a freezer in here. I'm not sure how most of my trainees feel about sleeping with it up on my top bunk. But my next truck, you know, if I continue my career with GMP, our new trucks are going to have, you know, built-in refrigerators. But when I first started though, I had a cooler. And I kept getting like bags of ice. It ain't gonna last 2 full days, and that thing's gonna be full of water. I did not like having a cooler, and you know, I know a lot of you guys use that Coleman plug-in kind of thing, but having something to keep your food cold gives even more power to that food and drink that you have on the truck. Now, to heat up food, you need to get over. You're good. A microwave. Now, you might not want to get your grandma's hand-me-down microwave from the 80s or whatever that uses like 2,000 watts of power or some shit. I found a 700-watt microwave, one of the small ones. It's like, we should call it the trucker microwave. I've seen like Little Dog has the same exact microwave that I got. I know you guys don't seem to do it. Well, I ain't going to get up. My phone's stationary right now. But mine's red. They have a white one. They have a black one. They have a microwave in there. Most trucks have a place for a microwave to go. I'm going to get out of order right here, but in order to have a microwave, number one, your truck is going to have a power inverter on it. Most companies, I think, nowadays are providing a power inverter. I know GMP does. US Express used to not when I started with them, but that was one of the first things I got. 1,500 watts has done well for me. They have bigger ones. They have smaller ones. But another thing you must have for all of this other stuff to work is a surge protector. Now, I have 2 on here. I've got a surge protector going in one outlet and a surge protector going in the other outlet. They're going in different directions, and all them outlets are pretty well full all the time. Now, you will trip an inverter if you run too much stuff. Like when your microwave's running, I can't be heating up, you know, my water and grinding my coffee beans and things. You got to kind of be selective on the power things you're using at a time. But a TV or refrigerator, that stuff really doesn't use a lot of power. Microwave, heating up, you know, boiling water, that takes a lot of power. Grinding beans, ironically enough, takes quite a bit of power. Okay, here's something else, and all you new truck. Now, I know you guys have been trucking for a while. You're like, no shit, you've had this for a long time. But the cards from wherever your company is going to fuel at. Mine's Pilot, Flying J, and Loves. I don't need a freaking Petro card or a TA card. they mail them to you. But like John just got his Pilot Loves card a few days ago. They're free. And you know, as you other truckers already know, you know, once you get 50 or 60 gallons, depending upon the truck stop, you get a shower credit, you get some points. Loves gets refills, but you definitely want to have those cards. And I'd recommend having the apps too, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Another must-have for being a truck driver is gloves. I like having 2 pair because my pair. Yeah. Gloves. Now the pair that I fuel with, my fingernails get dirty when I put them on. I think I'm probably on my 3rd or 4th pair. I get a new pair of gloves every year or so. But those, I've got a clean pair in here. That I like using the mechanic gloves is the one I prefer. But those old cheap ass, you know, gloves that have the thing that comes down to here that's kind of blue or purple or whatever, and I don't know, kind of that cloth, leathery sort of material. I've got a pair of those too for the times that I have to fool with like greasy ass kingpin locks and things like that I keep under there. My other gloves I keep right in the door, and anytime I'm fooling with landing gear, anytime I'm fueling, anytime I'm closing doors, I'm immediately grabbing my gloves on that. But at least have 1 pair of gloves. It's better to have 2 though. All right, let's see, where were we at? Flashlight. If you're gonna be a truck driver, you gotta have a flashlight. It'd probably be a good idea to have some extra batteries with that, because, well, a lot of times it's dark. Not so much this time of year. I wish it was freaking dark right now. The sun was out of my face. But having some, you know, some flashlights and batteries, especially in the wintertime, it's dark almost the whole time, except for a few hours of the day when you drive. But you must have a flashlight. John, he has a solar flashlight. We hadn't used his though because we got mine that takes batteries. Number 15 is have a raincoat. Because guys, let me tell you, it rains pretty often. The drought is officially over. And when it's pouring down rain, one thing I have no interest in doing is like sitting that shit out and letting my truck sit still because there's something that needs to be done out there. I don't care how I hook up to my trailer and get back trucking. I don't know if you necessarily need a rain suit with pants and all that. If you got it, I mean, heck, bring it. But at the very least, have a rain jacket. When it's pouring down rain and you're going inside shippers or, you know, waiting outside and all that kind of stuff, you will be glad you did. And this one right here, oh my goodness, I'm glad I've got it right now. Sunglasses. When you're headed west towards the end of the day, or you're headed east at the beginning of the day, the sun is absolutely brutal. You gotta have shades, and if you're getting into truck driving, your future's bright, you need to have shades anyway. I personally prefer Maui Gems, but every truck stop you go into, they're gonna have some shades. How are those new ones of yours?
Oh, they're working on just fine.
Oh, I've got an exciting update. I don't know if you guys saw the video we uploaded yesterday. It's awesome. If you hadn't, you totally should go check it out. What do we name that thing? Big John's Final Week. That's right. He found his shades. He thought he had like left them in a porta potty. And I'm thinking, why the hell would you take your glasses down and put them down in a porta potty? Well, he did. They were up on his bunk with all his other stuff in my refrigerator. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Return of the shades.
Return of the shades. That's right. Now, ladies, I don't know if y'all, there might be a few of you that are skilled that can pull this off. But guys, another thing that is a must-have. I mean, a must-have. It might be more important than gloves. I'm not going to show you what's in the rest of this jug, because you already know. It's pee-pee. A piss jug, a piss bottle, something to piss in, because I mean, that's just the way it is. You need to have those things. Like when I wake up in the middle of the night, in the middle of, you know, early in the morning, I usually got to go and, man, throwing socks on, shoes on, and clothes when I could just piss a bottle is so much easier. But and it gives you power too, but with great power comes great responsibility. If you're going to piss in a jug, You don't throw it out the window. You don't sling it across the parking lot at Walmart. No. Next time you stop, most people have a trash can or a Walmart bag or something in the truck. I keep mine right here on the seat belt. You throw them away. And then get another. Like, I've got a surplus of bottles. I'm ready to, like, do some urinating in bottles. But a pistol, in my opinion, is a must-have. Because I don't like peeing on pavement. It splashes up and stuff, and it smells, and, we're not always around grass, and I don't know if I want to, take chances of peeing outside as often as I do pee. But I know, we're in Atlanta. How are we losing cell service? Probably too many people here with cell phones. All right, we're back, people. Now, the little Viking coach plugged in, and he's suggesting an adult diaper. That is not a Trucker Gym endorsement. That's a little Viking coach kind of thing. But next thing on the list, it kind of goes without saying, but chargers. I mean, I'm charging something constantly. Whether it's my phone, it's a headset, it's e-cig batteries, my camera batteries, my drone batteries, things. But a lot of stuff takes the micro USB, like Android phone takes. All the Apple stuff, except for my Mac, takes that lightning cable. But you want to have chargers, and I have found, all the truck stops sell them, but you kind of get what you pay for on there. You buy the cheapest one on there, they wear out. You're going to be buying some more later on. So I like to get good chargers, but for whatever electronics you got, you want to be able to charge it, because if it ain't charged, well, it ain't going to do you any good, is it? All right, we're coming to the end of the list. 19, I was trucking probably a year and a half before I did this. But I believe a truck needs a 12-volt fan. That's a little fan, it's got a clamp thing on it, so you can stick it in a variety of places back in the sleeper, but you can plug that in, and I've been sleeping so good. I only sleep about 5 hours on a typical night because I'm up talking or editing video or something like that, but I sleep very soundly when I do sleep. But a 12-volt fan, that fan has been helping you sleep better up on that top bunk?
Yeah, I'll sleep with a fan.
I got two. I got one I picked up for my trainees. It's up top, and I've got one down below. But you can get those for about 20 bucks at your truck stops. I'm sure on Amazon you can get it less. But, I don't have ones that would work at home. These plug into, what we call cigarette lighters. 21 is some type of cleaning supplies. Windshield cleaner is a big one, but also wipes. Wipes for your ass are good to have, baby wipes, but also like Clorox or Lysol wipes, because you can wipe your dash and the floor and the steering wheels and things like that, but something to keep your truck clean. Little tip, windshield works better than paper towels as far as cleaning windows. Don't even think about using the Rain-X version on the inside. I'd mentioned that a while back, but cleaning supplies. You might not roll out day one with that, guys, and that'll probably be okay, but as the weeks go on, you want to be able to keep your truck clean. And there's several different strategies. I've got a little 12-volt vacuum cleaner I clean my floors with. I used to have an air hose, and I probably prefer to have an air hose again. I've got Lysol and Clorox wipes up here. I got baby wipes, if I have to go into a second day without taking a shower, it kind of helps to, freshen up in those areas that, can get a little smelly, and be a little uncomfortable. Might itch a little bit, but have cleaning supplies. And I don't even have to touch on, having your toothbrush and, those basic shower kind of things. Bring that stuff too. All right, smartphone. Just about anybody nowadays has a smartphone. And you guys have been trucking a while. You already know about these, but for you new people, there's some apps you're absolutely going to want to have. If your company has TransFlow, download it immediately. Instead of doing that bullshit, standing in line, scanning your bills once a week or whatever, that is just stupid. And I only did it for about a month, waiting on GMP to get a TransFlow app. But a TransFlow app, what that is, after you do your empty macro, you scan your bills in, you're done. It's time to get paid on it. And if your company has an app, you'll want to download that so you can get your load information on the fly. Most of it has some kind of chat with dispatch. Some have where you can even do your macros on your smartphone. But if your company has any kind of app like that, you want to get it. You also want to get the CAT scale app. Every time I see a person like walking out with a CAT scale ticket from there, like many of them, I stop and I tell them about the CAT scale app, but most of these fuckers just want to keep doing what they've always done for whatever reason. But however you pay for your tickets, whether your company does it with your fuel cards or you got to pay and get reimbursed, which I think that's a bunch of horseshit if you're a company driver, owner, well, I get it. But it's a pretty easy setup process. I'm sure there's a YouTube video about it, but the CAT scale app is huge. I mean, just the thought of going up there and having to cut my truck off, roll my window down, stand out on the step and talk to this little speaker, giving them my truck number and trailer number and all that, and then find a place to park, go wait in line, pay, and hopefully I'm good and I can roll. If not, I have to slide and then go through all that stuff again. The CAT scale app is one of my favorite apps on my phone, and I use it more than I would like to. Trucker Path, that's probably the first one to download on that. All you guys know about Trucker Path, but it's huge, it's great. I use it daily. For those of you guys that don't know, it's Trucker Path. If you're going to be a trucker, you got to have this. But it shows you where everything's at as far as Walmarts, but also truck stops. It breaks it down. Your big truck stops have their own little symbol flying. J, Pilot, Petro, TA, Loves, all of those. It shows you where the blue beacons to get your truck washed at. It shows you where parking areas is at, rest stops, and then it tells you all the information you'd ever want to know about these places, like number of parking spots, weigh stations, if they're open or not, but it's updated by other truckers as far as parking's available, weigh stations are open and stuff. So there is room. I mean, there is the possibility of inaccuracies in certain areas, but for the most part, it's been fairly reliable to me. And the fuel apps, like Love's Pilot, I mentioned that earlier. All right, now let the comments roll for you guys. All the things that I left out. But if anybody is a coffee snob, let me tell you what you need to make some gourmet coffee out on the road for you. Those who've been watching me for a while, you know how I roll. I do the French press coffee. John, how good is my coffee?
It's delicious.
Like it really is, isn't it?
Yes.
Compared to most coffee sucks, in my opinion. My coffee rocks. It took a little while for me to get my recipe and my technique down here, but here's what I use, guys. Number one, you need to get your water hot. I've got to run my microwave and electric kettle at the same time. I paid about 17, 18 bucks. It's a little pot that sits on a little base. You guys have seen it in my videos. It takes like 2 minutes and water's like boiling. Now, for a while, I tried to heat up water in the microwave or go in truck stops and get hot water there. All of those things are inconsistent or a pain in the ass. This is the best way a water kettle gets the water hot. The best one, they have one for like $30 in Walmart. There's like a $40 one in Myers. I got the cheap one in it and it hadn't stopped working yet. The second thing is an actual French press. Simple little pot, hot water coffee submerged in there. You push a plunger down so the grinds go to the bottom. You pour it in your cup. It's great. It needs to sit about 4 or 5 minutes. Now you can use any coffee, and if you want to use Max or House or Folgers, go ahead. It'll be better than a coffee pot. But I like to grind my beans, and I found a good brand of beans made by San Francisco Bay. Fog Chaser is absolutely fantastic, and I use those. So if you're a bean grinder, you need a grinder. Okay, but that is my list of must-haves on a truck. Let's see what you guys say. All right, and we'll read the comments. The Kino Coffee, I'm interested. I've watched a few videos about the whole keto thing, and well, it makes total sense, and I think you will definitely lose weight and feel good and have energy on there. I just hadn't did that, but I am trying to follow some of the principles as far as fat and protein. Bring it on. I eat all I can, but I do eat way too many carbs, and I've got a fat belly. I do. But I'm still a ball of energy, and I'll outwork every one of you. I will. That's how I roll. But I've always been that way. I'm late, dang it. Yes, you are, Jason, but the good news is you can go back later and see it. TJ and BJ. Yeah, like, BJ is not his nickname. I don't guess it is.
No, it's not.
No, it's Big John. That was all me. I'm like, hey, it's TJ, Trucker G. I mean, I don't really go by TJ or anything, but, you know, you got to keep it interesting here at the Truckin Journey and on YouTube and all that. Let's see. Watch my videos, Poppy ass. Okay, Mimi. Are you another, like, escort kind of chick? I've been having a few of those come on the live calls. Can you guys see me? Okay. Keep on trucking, baby. Hey, guys, there's a pretty Latino escort. I'm going to stop reading your comments, Mimi. I've given you more attention than I intended. Some company cards don't work on Cat Scale app or Pilot Loves app. Mine have. Are you strapped in the truck? No, I am not. Oscar, did you guys get a little autograph? Okay. You need good coffee beans for good. All right, I'm back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We are rolling into the sun outside of Atlanta. Good coffee beans. Did you see the sleeping bag? Make sure you have an extra towel. Okay. But that's what baby wipes are for, Carlos. It's even better. You throw them away. But I do bring a couple of extra towels for when I, you know, work out at Planet Fitness. They don't have towels, so I have to use my own then. But, you know, at your truck stops and everything, for you new drivers, they give you like 3 towels, you know, a wash rag, one for the floor, and then also a normal size towel. Okay. Now we got Paul saying medicated pads. Josh Eller, got a question for my brother. Did he finish that song for us?
Yeah, I'm working on a little something. Yeah, you can say that. I wasn't able to bring my guitar, so I couldn't put any music with it. But I'm gonna finish the lyrics up tonight. And
anything you want to say to her, just in case she's listening?
Hope you enjoy it.
That's Red Viking's daughter. He's talking about the Viking princess. Make sure you have Netflix while you drive. Okay. I drive with diapers on, so I don't have to stop. That's trucking right there. Woohoo! You're back. All right. All right, I think I am caught up with all the comments, guys. We still got 44 people on here, so we lost about 20. So 47 thumbs up. If you hadn't given the thumbs up yet, it'd be pretty awesome if you did. Appreciate all of you tuning in to watch. I hope something, you know, you guys might have picked up on a key or two, well, an item or two to have in the truck that'll make life a little easier out on the road. But I'm gonna get off here, guys. We will have another video coming up. We've already started working on it with Big John, and we're planning on it ending with his new Freightliner tomorrow. But everyone have an awesome night. But until next time, be safe out there.
Keep on trucking.